gonna work?
I hope so. If we're distorted, let us know. We got some new gadgets and gadgets. We're not running through fucking stupid ass OBS anymore.
So not tonight anyway.
Well, ever if this works out. I think I'm kind of loud. I don't know. We'll see. If people want to chime in, I'm guessing the wife's the only one watching right now. We weren't even going to go live this week because it just pissed us off so much pissed me off last week that everything just went tits up. And Elsa's going to knock over the camera.
Right, yeah.
So
we got the gaffer crew in.
Elsa, get the fuck out of here. So
we'll see how it goes, right?
What the fuck, Joe? How's it going, bud?
Hey, Joe. Jose Jalapeno. What do you know, Joe?
So, like I said, we're going to try something new. We got my buddy JB from the Two Guys, One Crypt Tales from the podcast recommended this Logitech webcam. And it looks like it's working out pretty good. We don't have to go through OBS anymore.
The only reason we had to go through OBS is because the other cameras had all this peripheral
garbage.
Yeah, control stuff.
Which Brendan liked it. We could have just went with the retro look.
Well, I mean, that's always a
possibility.
Always a choice, you know.
Yes. But I think our actual words are synced to what we're saying. Like our mouth movements. We don't look like a bad kung fu movie.
Mouth movements?
Mouth movements.
Okay. Like that?
Yeah. And what else? What else going on?
Well, it's been a week. I didn't put up anything on the website last week because
I didn't fucking put any audio out there.
Yeah, last week was kind of a all around fuck story.
So, like I said, I probably say this every damn episode, but if it sounds better, let us know. If it sounds like shit, let us know. We're trying out new avenues, and hopefully we don't hit a dead end. Right. So, and if you're watching, I want to thank Joe for tuning in. Let us know where you're watching from. Let's get some fucking names on the board and some places on the map and all that good stuff.
So on your I'm just curious on when you get like content or like comments, does that come from Facebook and
everywhere?
YouTube?
Yeah, these are coming from YouTube right now.
You get them all consolidated onto one screen, right?
And if we got some Twitchers watching, it'll come in from Twitch.
Nice.
Yeah.
Lot better than like that Zoom stuff, right?
Yes.
Yeah. Yes. I mean, so somebody like I know on Zoom, if I'm watching a live cast, and sometimes I'll be typing in comments and they have to go to a whole different web page to see the comments.
Yes. Well, yeah, we're trying new stuff, and the wife says it sounds great. Joe says it sounds fucking excellent or incredible.
Good deal.
And I want to thank JB for letting me in on this camera deal and how we don't have to fucking jump through so many hoops. Him and Chuck Daniels, Mr. Chuck Nasty, host Two Guys, One Crypt, Tales from the podcast. It's a movie review for horror movies, and I'm a fucking sucker for horror movies. And Burger's watching from my bedroom window. Son of a bitch. Close those blinds, Sanchez. He's looking. Thanks for tuning in, Burger. And Chuck Nasty also hosts a podcast, Nasty Nation. And he's a part of another one called Video Store Clerks, where they review just random movies here and there. And it's just good times. Good times all around.
Good time.
Good times. What do we got first there, Sanchez?
Well, I think we're going to start off with I'm not sure where it's at, but Columbia, South Carolina. We'll get to Florida, but we're just not going to kick off with Florida this week. We are trying stuff new. Here's the headline: 30 dead animals found in house of animal rescue CEO, the sheriff says.
So the CEO for Animal Rescue Place found there's 30 freaking dead animals. South Carolina Animal Rescue CEO and director is facing numerous charges, probably 30.
Yeah.
After the deputies said they found 30 decomposing animals in her house. 47-year-old Caroline Dawn Pennington was arrested after deputies with the Richland County Sheriff's Department responded to a call saying there was a smell of death coming from the home in Columbia. When deputies went into the home, they found 28 dogs and 2 cats. I wonder if the dogs killed the cats.
Yeah, well, who knows?
Decomposing in cages and crates. Ugh, god damn.
Yeah, I know. In the house.
Smell.
In the house.
In the house.
Oof. Investigators said no living animals were found inside the house. Animal control worked for hours with deputies to take the dead animals out of the home. Deputies say they believe the animals appeared to have died from starvation and dehydration. Sheriff Lott described this as one of the worst cases of animal cruelty he has ever seen. The animals' bodies were found lying in their own waste and had not been moved from their cages before the discovery by officials. It's appalling and it's heartbreaking, Lott said. This is someone who was entrusted by the community to care for these animals and find them homes.
Maybe she just forgot.
I was probably overwhelmed. She betrayed that trust, and she betrayed the trust of these innocent animals who relied on her.
Speaking of smells, did she just fucking light a joint and walk away?
That, I don't smell anything, but
I smell it.
no, I can smell it.
Yeah, I can.
At the time of the discovery, Pennington was employed by the Kershaw County Humane Society in addition to running her animal rescue.
So
Kershaw,
she probably rescued these animals and fucking said, fuck it.
well, I mean, shit like she's obviously not floating on her, on a proper boat here. She got both oars in the water. But she probably.
But she's the CEO of Animal Rescue. She should be used to that shit.
Yeah, but
rescuing animals.
It could be that
putting them in crates, making sure they go somewhere else.
Yeah, to heaven.
All dogs go to heaven.
Yeah.
Huh?
At this time, to KCH's knowledge, her charges also do not involve any animals from the Kershaw County Humane Society. So she didn't take anybody home from work. All right.
Oh, these are probably just strays she found on the road, huh?
Or that people found and said, oh, you got this rescue thing. It's probably the only animal she's ever taken in. She killed them all.
She killed them all. Metallica had a album called Kill 'Em All. She's probably listening to that.
Yeah. Well, I know that PETA, the people for the ethical treatment of animals,
people eating tasty animals.
They had to do an audit, and they looked in their main offices, and they had euthanized 700 animals.
PETA euthanized them?
PETA did, yeah. They took them. They got.
And they couldn't do anything with them. Huh?
Yeah, so they euthanized them. Took them out of people's.
But
homes.
honestly, that's fucked up.
Yeah, that's way fucked up.
I honestly, like strays and maybe rescues that you see on the side of the road. I understand after a certain amount of time and nobody claims them, what the hell are you going to do with them?
Well, I mean,
you can only handle so many in a shelter.
Well, the thing is that's the thing where people don't like regulation, but some things need regulation. Like if you're going to start an animal shelter.
Praise Bob Barker.
Yeah.
Sure to spay and neuter your pets.
Spay and neuter them bastards. But, you got to at least be able to show that you got a place for them, that you have the ability to treat them humanely, And then if you're going to kill them, you got the means to do that humanely. Because
I don't know if Blake's commenting barbecue for the animals or,
or the barbecue
that's coming up. Either way.
Can we start our own humane society? Get some free meat.
No. But looking forward to seeing you at the barbecue there, Blake. We're going to have a couple briskets cooking and some pulled pork. I hope you can make it the day before and we could pregame, and I'll show you what this is all about. Good times.
Oh, she even registered. She had a registered nonprofit organization.
Maybe she should have profited. Then she could have took care of the fucking animals.
Yeah. Well, anyway,
Yeah.
that's where we're starting at this week.
That's pretty fucking dark.
Yeah, well,
in the animal world.
So now to Florida.
What?
Yeah.
We got a Florida man?
We got a couple of them.
We got Florida man. Man flashes teens, jumps in the lake, hides under dock to avoid arrest. They'll never find me
They'll
here.
never find me here.
Oh my God. Claremont, Florida. A man was arrested after he exposed himself to 2 teenage girls and jumped in the Florida lake to avoid arrest. Lucky he didn't get hit by a fucking crocodile
Yeah.
or alligator, or whatever the fuck they got down there. Do
Alligators.
they have crocodiles?
No, they got gators.
I think they have crocodiles too.
Crocodiles are in Africa and in the southern hemisphere.
What would happen if a crocodile fucked an alligator?
I don't know.
Okay. Is that part of your alligator sex?
A crocodigator or an alladile.
Alladile. That sounds right. 74-year-old Victor Nieves Mendez was arrested at Claremont Police after he exposed himself to 2 13-year-olds before jumping into a lake and hiding under a boat dock to evade arrest.
74.
I mean, he's lucky he didn't drown.
Yeah.
According to police, the victims were standing near the water when this fucker exposed his genitals to the teens, prompting a call to police. Well, no shit. The witnesses told Nieves they called police, at which part he jumped into the lake. He didn't even wait for the police to get there. He's like, oh, you're on the phone. I'm jumping in the lake. Police captured the suspect, and I bet he was all wet. Told investigators he was stretching nearby and ran when the police were called because he had a previous record of sex offenses.
Yeah. I was stretching. What were you stretching, old man?
He was stretching. He was stretching.
Showing him his bubble gum.
God damn. When asked whether he had exposed himself intentionally, Nieves said he was not sure. He's facing the charge of exposure of sexual organs.
Yeah.
I mean, if
here's
yeah, go ahead.
Well, in Florida, a lot of old farts, still really jiggy with it. They're still out there trying to
They're trying,
I guess.
Well, did he have no shorts on and he was like just a long t-shirt and he stretched and exposed the
once again, this is a story that's really lacking on detail,
Well, there's not really a lot more to say about it. Well, he fucking exposed himself in front of a couple minors. They got freaked out, called the cops. He jumped under a boat dock and expected to get away.
He's gonna hide. Well, that's another thing that just boggles my mind every time I read any kind of story like this. Is the people going into it, do they think they're gonna get away with it?
I don't think he was thinking he might suffer from that I forgot to vote syndrome.
I mean, when the guy's going to go rob the liquor store, does he really think that he's got 100% chance of
getting away?
Or,
if I were to rob a liquor store at that age, I guess I would just take 1 bottle of Jack and I would swig the fucker on the way out because I know I'd be getting caught and I'd be getting fucking hammered at the same time. So that's kind of like getting away with it.
Well, no. Well, you got away with the whiskey, but you're going to pay for it in the end.
But you're still getting drunk.
Yeah, but it's not free.
But like kind of free.
All the people that stuff like their old man in a garbage can or something, or
if you didn't have the money to pay for it in the first place, what the fuck's a few extra bucks in fines and court fees?
Well, if you just go in and take it, that's probably one crime. If you go in and use a gun, that's going to be a little.
No, I didn't say anything about a gun.
Yeah.
I'm just saying, go in, grab a bottle, crack the fucker open, start drinking it on the way out, and just run until you can't walk or see.
Make sure you don't fall in a lake
under a boat dock.
Yeah, you ain't gonna get away with it.
No, but you'd still get the end fucking end result. You're still gonna get drunk whether you paid for it or not.
Yeah, no, yeah, I agree. Yeah, you are going to get drunk. You are going to accomplish your what goal. You set out to do, your goal.
Yeah,
but you are going to pay for it.
Yeah. Well, you'd pay for it either way.
Well,
just a little bit more this way.
Yeah, if you work for it, you'd probably only have to pay. Work a couple hours for that money. If you do it that way and you get caught, you're going to be spending more than a couple hours paying for it.
Okay.
So here I found this one today. Geico, the insurance company,
The lizard?
Yeah.
Is he the little lizard?
Yeah, Geico's the lizard. Okay. Aflac's the duck.
Oh, okay.
Geico ordered to pay.
Why do they have animals? Okay, go ahead.
Because that's, marketing wanks. They want to be able to, as soon as you see that figure, they want you to be able to tie it to their product.
As soon as I see a duck, I don't think of Aflac.
Neither do I.
But if I do see a little gecko, I do think of Geico.
Well, anytime I hear what's his face,
Gilbert Gottfried.
Gilbert Gottfried, I think about
The aristocrats.
The
That's what I think of.
Yeah. So Geico ordered to pay $5.2 million to a woman who got HPV in a car that they insured.
Okay, how does that work?
Well, she was the guy had his car insured through Geico.
Yeah.
And he had a specific kind of coverage on it that says if something bad happens in that car,
oh shit! So
that they're covered. And
she
of course,
did the nasty in the car. That's a nice looking car.
Well, yeah, if that's the car. I mean, just because it's showing a picture of a nice car doesn't. We've learned this, right?
Oh yeah, yeah,
yeah. So here's what it says: we're barely more than a week into June. It's already a banner month for weird car sex stories. This week's comes way out of left field, which is somewhere near Kansas City, apparently, thanks to a ruling by the Missouri Court of Appeals ordering insurance juggernaut Geico to pay a woman $5.2 million in damages after being infected with HPV during intimate activities that took place in an insured person's vehicle.
Read the fine print, people.
Look, we warned you.
Holy shit.
Yeah. From the bottle. According to the Kansas City Star, the woman initiated a claim with Geico in February of 2021 after learning that she had contracted the sexually transmitted infection from a partner who knew but did not disclose his status. Since the incident in question happened in her partner's car, she argued that his liability insurance was responsible for the damages.
So a guy can have HPV?
You can pass it on. It's a virus. I mean,
what is a papilloma, though?
Well,
what's a papilloma? Because it's human papilloma virus. What's a papilloma?
I'm not sure, but of course, it can't give a man cervical cancer because they don't have one, but it can give a woman cervical cancer.
Cheers, Shelley.
And I am not an expert on women's health, but I'm assuming that papilloma has something to do with pap smear.
Well, yeah, it's something to do with the, down there.
Yeah, I don't know. Why don't you look it up while
we have it down there too.
We have what down there?
Just a down there.
Yeah. Okay. I wonder what it looks like.
That's your go-to. We got to get a shirt made.
I wonder what it looks like
with your face on it. It says, "Wonder what it looks like."
So, the settlement was reportedly offered to Geico. Lawyers declined, as anybody who's had legal entanglements with insurance company can probably guess. The case went to arbitration.
I'm going to look up what's a papilloma.
Yeah. And what we're certain was a surprise to Geico's legal team, arbitration did not go their way. The woman's partner was found liable, and the arbitrator approved an award of $5.2 million in damages to be paid by the insurer, despite requests by Geico for a new hearing. The insurance company appealed to the courts on several grounds, claiming that the process denied it the ability to have its day in court. The company's appeal was denied on all points for anyone who's ever emerged from arbitration, feeling that the process leaves something to be desired. This time, it's an insurance company that feels that way.
It's is it papilloma?
I don't know. What does HPV stand for?
Well, human I don't know. Pamplona is
it's a city in Spain.
Spain,
isn't it?
Yeah, it's the capital city of Spain. Imagine living there.
Oh,
Papa.
Here, type in HPV.
That's too hard.
HPV virus. Well, come on.
Oh, papilloma virus.
Papilloma.
Yeah,
what is a papilloma?
It's spread during vaginal or anal sex, so wherever there's a hole. Not through oral, huh?
But you can have anal sex with your mouth.
It's also spread through close skin to skin touching during sex. A person with HPV can pass the infection to someone even though they have no signs or symptoms. If you are sexually active, you can get HPV. But what is a papilloma?
A papilloma is some type of duct, because there are intraductal papillomas of the breast, eyelid papilloma.
Oh, you're reading the same thing I am. Okay.
I'm just looking at DuckDuckGo. Breast interdictal papilloma, benign breast conditions, audio downloads. Okay. Papillomas in dogs.
Oma means cancer.
Okay.
So it's a cancerous papil. Right?
Ah, yeah.
What's a papil?
Gee.
Let's dissect this fucking word.
Oh, it's like
P-A-P-I-L-L.
Papilloma. Papilloma is benign epithelial tumor growing
Wow, 15 syllable word.
In nipple-like and often finger-like fronds. So the papillomavirus is a virus that'll cause this disease. That'll cause this cancer.
Okay.
That's what it means.
All right.
So I guess maybe it could do it in a man.
Should we play it? Yeah.
Yeah. So take that, Geico.
That's our science corner.
Take that, Geico. Now to a little good news.
First time in history, cancer vanishes for every patient in drug trial. Yeah, I suspect that every one of those doctors is going to be shot dead by suicide.
What do you mean?
2 shots to the head.
Oh,
they can't cure cancer. That's a huge moneymaker.
Well, according to this story, 18 rectal cancer patients were given the same drug for 6 months, and as a result of the treatment, cancer was completely obliterated in every patient.
Doctor said rectum nearly killed him.
Yeah.
A small group of people with rectal cancer just experienced something of a miracle as their cancer simply vanished. I wonder if they just cut out the asshole.
Yeah, well, who are you going to have dinner with?
You know, imagine if we cut out the asshole of this podcast.
We both have to go.
I'd be sitting here alone.
Yeah.
According to the New York Times, in a very small clinical trial, 18 patients took a drug called no asshole cancer drug for around 6 months. And in the end, every one of them saw their tumors disappear. Dostarlimab. Dostarlimab. How was that?
Dostarlimab.
It's a drug with laboratory-produced molecules that act as substitute antibodies in the human body. All 18 rectal cancer patients were given the same drug, and as a result of the treatment, cancer was completely obliterated in every patient, undetectable by physical exam, endoscopy, posterior emission tomography, or PET scans, or MRI scans.
So it just fucking cured it.
I wonder, you ever see that movie Inner Space?
Oh yeah, that was an old fucking movie. It was I can't remember his name now.
Langgang says double tap.
Double tap.
Double tap.
Oh, double tap.
To the cancer. Pap, pap. You know that movie Inner Space where Dennis Quaid, I think it was? Yeah. He gets shrunk down into a little thingy.
Is he the one that got shrunk down, or was it Martin Short?
No, Martin Short was the guy that
he was in, right?
He was the host.
Okay, yeah.
And I wonder if this was that kind of treatment where Dennis Quaid was injected and he zapped the fucking tumors. You haven't
seen The Boys, have you?
The Boys?
The Boys. It's I don't know. It's on Amazon Prime, I think. Where it's a superhero movie where everybody's an asshole. And there's this one where there's a couple of gay superheroes, and one of the gay superheroes can shrink down really tiny, itty bitty. So he climbs up this other guy's ass to tickle him on his prostate, and then sneezes and comes back to full life. Rips this guy in fucking half, man.
Rips that guy a new asshole.
Yeah,
huh?
Well, yeah. I mean, it was crazy.
The wife says papilloma means cancerous R.
Okay.
Maybe it's, what is the R though? Oh, here we go.
Rectum.
Rounded. See, you know, she must have copied and pasted because I don't even know what the fuck that word is. Pararuberance?
Protuberance?
There's no T.
Okay.
Pararuberance.
Well, anyway, back to this story. The patients involved in the clinical trial faced grueling previous treatments to obliterate their cancer, such as chemotherapy, radiation, and invasive surgery. that could result in bowel, urinary, and even sexual dysfunction.
They all had this treatment?
They all faced it.
Oh,
I don't know if they had it. Yeah. I mean, that's what,
say, well, how do they know it was just this drug?
That's what
this
they were all
interspace
looking
drug.
at. So the 18
interspace.
patients went into the trial expecting to have to go through these as the next step. However, to their surprise, no further treatment was needed.
Where is this at?
And
It's not Florida, is it?
no, I don't think so. New York, according to New York Times, it doesn't say where it was at.
This has got to be somewhere other than the U.S.
Oh, yeah. New York's Memorial Sloan Kettering Cancer Center.
No
New
shit,
York,
up in New York. We got New York listeners.
Do we? Good.
Hey.
So separately, Memorial Sloan Kettering Cancer Center and co-author of the paper, oncologist Dr. Andrea Sursek, described the moment patients found out they were cancer-free. There were a lot of happy tears, she told the New York Times. So they took this medicine every 3 weeks for 6 months. They were all in similar stages of cancer, and it was locally advanced in the rectum, but had not spread to other organs.
How did they administer this so-called rectum medicine?
I don't know, but I imagine if you were looking at rectum cancer, you would probably take it any way they wanted you to.
Well, as good as this done me, I might as well just shove it up my ass.
Oh, yeah. Maybe that's where they put it.
I'd do it.
Oh, fuck yeah, I'd do it too, man.
Can you
Ass
imagine
cancer.
not being able to poop?
Oh, yeah, not having an asshole at all.
Oh.
Yeah, you wouldn't even be able to pucker to say that.
Yeah.
Well, good. I mean, and who knows? It may lead to other cancers too. To cures for other cancers.
Well, yeah, as long as you're an asshole, right?
Oh, yeah. Well, we're safe. I'm safe anyway.
Okay, one more story before our little break here. I don't know how long we're going to go tonight, but this seems to be going pretty well.
Yeah, our camera hasn't shut off once yet.
I know. And the audio is actually pretty decent, I'm guessing.
Okay.
So
you want to do a story about cockroaches released in a New York courthouse? Or do you want to talk about...
No, I want to do this one. Florida man and woman crash into FedEx truck during a sex act.
All right.
Well, there's no way delicately to put this, but a Florida driver distracted by receiving intimate services from his passenger lost track of his surroundings and crashed head on, no pun intended. And it only gets worse, folks. In a FedEx delivery vehicle in Fort Lauderdale on Thursday, resulted in injuries in his private area. Well, yeah. Could you imagine getting some roadhead and you fucking say rear end someone and she bites down or he bites down?
The world according to Garp.
Video unavailable. Well, there was a fucking video. Sanchez, find that goddamn video. The driver and passenger were apparently driving northbound in an SUV on North Ocean Boulevard when the driver became distracted by his passenger's oral, what would you call it? Oral,
sex.
No, I was thinking of another word. Whatever.
Stimulation.
Well, I don't know. I'm getting drunk. By his passenger's oral performance and crossed the center line, striking the delivery van as it traveled southbound near the intersection of 19th Street. Neither occupant of the FedEx vehicle were injured. The only package harmed was the one being attentively gift wrapped by the passenger of the SUV.
Well, in the world according to Garp, that happened and she bit the guy's dick off.
Ah, God. And once again, if you didn't have an asshole, you couldn't pucker it to that.
That's right. Yeah.
There's aerial footage of the aftermath showed both the SUV occupants being treated at the scene, one running around with his no dick. And other reports indicate that the driver and the passenger were both injured in the collision, which happened while the deed was being done. Despite suffering perhaps the most predictable consequence in the world.
Yeah. Oh baby, I'm coming.
Not anymore. The driver appears to have gotten lucky twice over, as resulting injuries were not reported to be reproductive catastrophic. How the hell does that work?
Well, I can't seem to find any video. It says on the page.
It says video removed.
Yeah.
So I'm thinking maybe that was just aerial footage of the So anybody on 19th Street expecting a package is going to be a little late.
Well, there is a person in that photograph. There is a person laying there on the ground in a crosswalk with their pants down.
Yeah.
Yeah, nice.
Any blood?
Doesn't appear to be. He's wearing dark, or he or she.
Oh, there's blood. Look at the red spots. Oh, wait. Never mind.
That could be,
Those are reflectors.
Yeah.
That looks like the girl.
Wearing dark underwear. Why would her pants be down?
Why not?
Oh.
Why not?
All right. So we're going to take a break?
Kind of. It's going to seem like a break, but it's not really a break. I just want a little segue into, I finally got back into listening to podcasts.
Did you?
Yeah.
Okay.
On my way to and from work. So I got a half hour there, a half hour back. So if it's an hour long, I get one a day. Caught up on the Plaid Jacket Philosopher. If you haven't heard of him, check it out. It's blue collar for the tradesman. And I caught up on Mr. Fumble Penis. I'm wearing my favorite cum rag right now. And I started listening to Screaming Chewy again.
Oh, nice.
And he played our ad.
Yeah, he plays our ad.
And I wasn't sure if that was still happening. So we're going to play Chewy's ad right now. Oh, fuck. I deleted it.
What?
Oh, fuck.
Well,
you'll hear it in the audio on Tuesday. Because I'll go back and I'll redo all this shit. But I guess we're not going to. Should we do
He's doing Mossburgers too.
Is he?
Yeah.
We'll do this one. See you in about 38 seconds. Introducing the Clergy Clearing House. Due to recent developments inside the Catholic Church, GIG Industries has gained access to literally mountains of vestments, collars, and all sorts of priest ponchos left behind in excommunication for giving too much counseling to their parish youth. These items are the finest workmanship, with only minor staining from crime scene chemicals used in the recycling process. Start your own at-home business casting out demons, hearing confessions, marrying gay people. Form your own tax shelter church. You could just wear them around town and nobody will bother you. And they're also great for getting out of traffic tickets. We have a large selection of vestment types and colors from formal purples to everyday basic black. And don't forget your collar. No self-respecting priest would be caught without one. Order now. Free. Vibrating crucifix and rosary with qualifying purchase. So get yours today.
GIG Industries is not affiliated with the Catholic Church, Vatican, or any religion at all. Hey, we just sell this shit.
Welcome back.
Yeah.
And I want to thank Chewy for that awesome fucking promo that you didn't see on our live, but you're going to hear it Tuesday if you tune back in. It's been a while since we played a fake ad, and it's been a while since we played any promos for anybody.
Right. I mean, well, it seemed like every time we would go into one and we would start losing.
We'd lose people.
Yeah,
but we kept all fives and fives of our viewers. So thank you for sticking around, everybody. We have more
bullshit stories from the internet to bring to you.
Would we be considered true crime in a way? But we don't want to be labeled true crime.
Very, very loosest terms,
way of
basically it. We're more of a rehasher. We rehash stuff.
I thought you were say rehab.
Yeah. No, rehab is what we need. Rehashing is what we are.
Yeah, we're rehashers.
Yeah, we rehash, and some of our stories are criminal stories. Some of them are just stupid people.
I think they all are criminal. Like 90% of them are criminal.
Well, that's because that's kind of what.
But that would be kind of true crimey. Yeah, except we don't spend an hour talking about one fucking story.
Or a month.
Or a month.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We're going to do a 37-part series on the guy who stole the neighbor's dog.
Dude, I saw this. I don't know if it'd be considered true crime. But you remember that the Sins of the Amish I was telling you about a few weeks ago? Okay, there was that. And I watched this thing on the FDLS.
Florida Department of Laws.
No. Future something Day of Latter-day Saints.
Oh, yeah.
That motherfucker, he had like fucking 38 wives.
Oh yeah,
and
that's
like 15 of them were like under 15.
right. Yeah, he's an old guy.
Well, no. The old guy actually,
it was his son.
one of his sons.
Yeah.
The old guy said, "I ain't marrying these fucking old or these young
The old
women."
man ended up in prison.
No, the old man ended up dead.
I think they had him in. Yeah, because
no, he ended up dying before but he didn't. He wasn't. I don't think the old man, the actual old guy, was diddling the younger kids. He just had a shit ton of wives.
Because there was another one where it was a really old guy and he was like knocking up 12 and 13-year-olds.
No,
this guy was in his 70s and he had like 35 wives.
This dude was in his 90s when he died.
It could be the same.
But his son was the one that inherited all his wives and then got more wives.
Yeah.
And he ended up in prison for fucking religious fucking bullshit.
Well, now, how old was the son when this happened?
Like probably 30, mid 30s, early 40s, maybe.
Wow.
Yeah.
That doesn't sound like the one. There you go. Them fucking Mormons, they got more than one story like that.
But Carrie says the old man died. Yeah.
Well, I think I might be thinking about a different story along
the
exact same
isn't
lines.
It weird that these fundamentalists, these gung-ho fucking religion fucking, I don't want to get into it, but they're all fucking perverts? Isn't that weird?
Yeah. You don't want me to start going because everybody will hang up.
Well, I'm just saying.
Shakespeare had in one of his plays, this guy was trying to skew the conversation away from him being guilty, and he says, "Methinks you protest too much." So all these guys that are saying you can't be a homosexual, you can't lay with with single women, you can't do it. About 80% of them are doing every single one of them things,
and they say it's bad if anybody else does it, but they can't.
Well, the thing is because it's all deflection. They think as long as they're in this position of authority and power, nobody's even going to think about looking at them. Yeah.
And then all the women said, well, we thought that was just the way it is.
The way it is. Yeah. Because that's
how we're brought up.
That's what their scriptures say.
Yeah. Fucked up. 10-year-old charged with second-degree murder and woman's death. We got a poor gal.
Yeah. And where's this at?
Orlando, Florida. A 10-year-old girl has been arrested more than a week after authorities say she shot and killed a woman who had gotten into a fight with her mother. I read this one. This is a short article. The Orlando Police Department said the girl was facing a charge of second-degree murder. She was taken into custody Tuesday, some time ago, placed in Juvenile Justice Center. Authorities say that the girl's mother was arrested last week on charges including manslaughter by culpable negligence. That means she was responsible for the girl. She was responsible for the gun. Right. And the fact that she gave the girl the gun and something bad happened, she's responsible. Which brings us to what happened in Uvalde. We had that huge fucking shooting. But remember that kid who got suspended? I don't know if anything ever happened. Then the mom and dad got charged just recently, probably not even a year ago. He was, I can't remember the fucking story because that's the way our fucking media is, except for Happy Hour News Team. Oh, here it is. That kid that was like drawing pictures of guns and like doing like drawing pictures of some shit that was going to go wrong, and they called the parents in and they suspended him or something, and then I don't know if anything bad happened, but fucking parents took off and they found him hiding in a warehouse, and then they finally got charged. I don't remember that. I don't recall that. That's the way our media is. It's fucked up because you know what? Somehow I don't remember either.
I don't remember even hearing about it.
Yeah. Well, you would if the name gets any of our listeners out there. Remember what I'm talking about. Chime in on the comments and let us know. Remember that kid that was doing some fucked up shit and his parents bought him a gun. He was posting pictures on Instagram. Did he shoot? Yeah, he did shoot some people.
Yeah, he did. Now it's starting to come back. Yeah, I don't remember the part about him getting suspended for drawing pictures or anything.
Well, they were going to. They called the parents in, and they sent him home with them, or some shit happened. But
yeah, I do, because the school was concerned that he might be having some mental issues, and the parents said, fuck you, he's our kid, we'll take care of him. You don't tell us.
And did he end up shooting somebody?
I don't know if he ended up shooting somebody or if they found him with a gun or something. He ended up getting caught with a gun that his parents got him.
Yeah.
I can't remember if
what.
And see, that's another fucking bad thing in our country is we can't even remember if the fucking guy shot somebody.
Langang said he did shoot some people.
Yeah.
The parents are getting charged. Okay. See, we don't hear much about that anymore, but that's culpable negligence. The parents actually had something to do with what their kids did. And I think that's the fucking problem now is the parents are letting their kids do whatever the fuck they want.
Well, they don't want to be involved. I mean, it's hard work to raise a kid. You have to be there. It's
even harder work to bury a kid.
Yeah. Well, the thing is people don't want to be, bothered, the kid got in trouble at school for drawing the pictures or whatever. The parents are like going, well, fuck, I got to go to the fucking school now. Yeah, fucking kids. If fucking let the kids be kids, that fucking school, Next thing you know, I say, I'll show that fucking school. Here's your own fucking gun, kid.
See, that's just the difference, because when I grew up, we could drive to school with fucking hunting rifles and shotguns in our truck, and nobody said a goddamn thing because it was hunting season, and nobody was really worried about fucking getting shot up.
Right. Well, that's because it wasn't a thing yet.
And what made it a thing? That's the fucking $20,000 question.
That is the question.
Social media.
The just screen time in general. I think just the disassociation from
human interaction.
Yeah, from active life and doing things and God, I don't know if anybody had the answer that would be fucking.
Well, I did read an article that there are some studies going out that they can almost predict who is going to do this shit if people come forward and report these types of behaviors.
Right.
Because they've been common in all fucking since, and Columbine was before social media.
It was. Well, it was before social media was all wide open. It was before Facebook, things like that. But they still had
internet.
Yeah, they still had message boards and things like that.
But I'm just saying there wasn't the big social media presence.
Right. Yeah. It wasn't people flashing their gats on, on YouTube and whatever.
Well, I guarantee you fucking start doing that shit now and you're going to have the FBI knocking on your fucking door.
They'll be there in a second.
Well, you'd hope.
I mean, well, there for a while, guys were like flashing their drugs and their drug money on Facebook,
2 weeks later, you read a report or you hear about them on Happy Hour News. It's Langang got it right. Society's breaking down.
Yeah, it is. I mean, and the thing is, we are society.
Yeah, we're breaking down, Sanchez.
Oh man,
aren't you glad we have each other?
Yeah, but you're better armed than I am.
You're closer to the guns than I am.
But they're locked, and I don't have the key.
That's right. And that means that everybody's safe.
Yeah, because I don't have the key.
Everybody's safe. Well, what else happened? Oh, yeah, we already read that.
Yeah.
Well, fuck. So we have another lighthearted story. I think we did that one.
Oh, here's one I was completely inside. Ooh. Lobster diver swallowed by humpback whale off of Provincetown.
Captain Ahab.
Yeah, Provincetown. A little before 8 a.m. Friday, veteran lobster diver Michael Packard entered the water for his second dive of the day. His vessel, the Ann J, was off Herring Cove Beach and surrounded by a fleet of boats catching striped bass. The water temperature was a balmy 60 degrees and visibility about 20 feet.
Fucking burr.
Yeah. The divers literally plucked lobsters off the sandy bottom, and as Packard 56 dove down Friday morning, he saw schools of sand lances and stripers swimming by.
What are those? He's giving a thumbs up.
Yeah. The ocean food chain was in full evidence, but about 10 feet from the bottom, Packard suddenly knew what it truly felt like to be part of that chain. In something truly biblical, Packard was swallowed whole by a humpback whale.
Holy fuck, man.
Yeah.
They think he was a piece of krill or something?
And something true. Oh, yeah. All of a sudden, I felt this huge shove, and the next thing I knew, it was completely black. Packard recalled Friday afternoon following his release from Cape Cod Hospital in Hyannis.
Okay, before you go any further, let's speculate.
All right.
Did he get shit out?
No, he got vomited up.
Oh, so
the thing is, digestive juices, it ain't like the cartoons.
Well, I'm just wondering.
I
mean,
farts and you go flying off,
Or did he go through the blowhole? Get shot out the blowhole, or you get shit out, or because whales don't have teeth, they don't chew.
Killer whales do.
Well, those are different.
Still whales.
Humpback whales have like a
baleen.
Yeah, and they filter through the krill, and they,
Right.
So he was just a big piece of krill that they couldn't fucking digest, so he puked it up, and he come that you know what? If I would buy a ticket to that ride if I knew I would not be fucking digested.
You knew that your air hose wasn't going to get snapped or something.
If I knew that I would survive, I would fucking do it. I would get swallowed by a goddamn whale.
Well, initially, Packard thought he was inside a great white shark, but he couldn't feel any teeth and hadn't suffered any obvious wounds. It quickly dawned on him that he had been swallowed by a whale. I was completely inside. It was completely black, Packard said. I thought to myself, there's no way I'm getting out of here. I'm done. I'm dead. All I could think of was my boys. 12 and 15 years old.
How far down the fucking, did he have a GoPro on? We got video?
I don't believe so.
Fuck.
Outfitted with scuba gear, he struggled, and the whale began shaking his head so that Packard could tell that he didn't like it. He estimated that he was in the whale for 30 to 40 seconds before the whale finally surfaced.
Oh, dude, I would pay thousands to do that.
I saw a light, and it started throwing his head side to side. The next thing I knew, I was outside in the water.
God damn! That would be fun.
Yeah.
And if he didn't die.
His sister, Cynthia Packard, spoke with the crewman, Josiah Mayo, who relayed some of the details to her. Packard said Mayo saw the whale burst into the surface and that he initially thought it was a great white shark. There was all this action at the top of the water.
Fucking A, there's action. I'm jealous.
Then the whale flung her brother back into the sea. This guy picked him up, called by radio to shore, and sped back to Provincetown Pier. A Provincetown Fire Department ambulance took him to Cape Cod Hospital. Thank God it wasn't a shark.
Or a killer whale.
Yeah, he sees them all the time out there. He must have thought he was done.
God damn. That's amazing. That is truly amazing.
Yeah. What was described, this would have to be a mistake and an accident on the part of the humpback.
Yeah, well, yeah.
Humpbacks are not aggressive animals, particularly towards humans.
Well, I'm sure he was taking a big old fucking mouthful of krill and fucking be like, oh, there's fucking Steve in the way. God damn it.
Or maybe the light was hitting him. He just looked like a bunch of krill.
No, you got scuba gear on. You got fucking tanks and whatnot. You're shiny in some spots you shouldn't be. Krill is just, microscopic.
The baleen whales that filter out small schooling fish do not explore or cause injuries with their mouths. They generally use their tail.
Yeah, and that's like fucking 250 feet behind them. Well, it's a humpback. What am I saying? A humpback whale is what, like the size of like 18 school buses?
I don't know how big a humpback is. Gray whales are really fucking big, and then the blue whale's the biggest.
Okay.
Humpback, I think they get pretty fucking big.
They get pretty fucking big.
Yeah. This one, they said it was medium size.
Okay, so 9 school buses.
Yeah.
And Carrie, wifey says orcas are in the dolphin family.
Yeah, but they're still a whale.
Are
Still
they?
They're called a killer whale, yeah.
They're called orcas. I think killer whale is just a nickname.
They're all marine mammals. Let's put it that way.
Okay, are humpbacks mammals?
Yes.
Yes.
Yes, they
Yes.
are. Yes.
They fuck like dolphins?
Yes. I don't know. I've not seen them do that. I have seen the dolphins fuck, though.
Have you?
Yes, I have.
Yeah, so you're not wondering what it looks like.
I know what it looks like. If you go to Happy Hour News Team and go to, I think, 2 or 3 episodes ago, you too can see it.
No, that's alligator sex.
No, I had dolphin sex, too.
Did you?
Oh, yeah.
I don't pay that close of attention. So, you know, we bought some concert tickets for this fall, I guess, in September to our favorite band, and they're coming to Moorhead. So Blake, watch out. We might need a place to stay. Tedeschi Trucks Band is playing in Moorhead, and I bought us 4 concert tickets for $54 a piece.
Yeah.
And they've more than doubled the price.
Oh, I believe it.
Since I bought them.
I believe it.
And we are in the fucking nosebleeds, but whatever. But could you imagine buying tickets to your, favorite band and finding out it was a bagpipe tribute band?
Oh, yeah.
Mom accidentally buys tickets to Red Hot Chili Peppers bagpipe tribute band.
Can you imagine how disappointed the kids were?
Well, I thought I was getting a deal.
Yeah, what a
in
deal.
2022, here's a reminder that you really want to pay close attention to what you're purchasing. Earlier this year, we shared a story about a fan who was upset after mistakenly purchasing tickets to see Red Hot Chili Peppers, a Chili Peppers tribute band.
The Red Hot Chili Peppers.
And now there's only a second instance of mistaken Red Hot Chili Peppers tickets purchased, but with a different act providing some decidedly different entertainment, I guess. Yeah, the pun game.
Yeah. It is strong these days.
You Russian?
Yeah, the pun game is strong with these.
So this lady, she bought some tickets to the Red Hot Chili Peppers, so she thought, and ended up with the bagpipe. I wonder if she wins.
The Red Hot Chili Pipers.
Yeah, Pipers.
Yeah.
The Pipers website proclaims the group to be bagpipes with attitude, drums with a Scottish accent, and show so hot it carries its own health warning as the group dropped their bag rock anthems for the audience. I'm not going to be satisfied until we got some audio.
Bag rock.
All right, keep reading Sanchez. I'm going to YouTube.
All right, you go to YouTube. I got to find out where we left off here.
Well, you do what you got to do.
My mom thought she got tickets to the Red Hot Chili Peppers. It was, in fact, the Chili Pipers, stated Emily Bennett in a viral video, later commenting, "It was actually a great time. Disclaimer, we wore masks the whole time. The clip shows a bit of the Pipers playing a Killers classic, so their repertoire goes beyond covers of the inspiration of their band name. This actually turned out way better than other instance accidental purchase. Back in April, Detroit fan named Aaron ended up with tickets to see the Red Hot Chili Peppers tribute band, thinking he had scored cheap tickets to see the group at under 400-person capacity venue."
We got some audio.
All right.
Who out there wants to rock? And the man that puts the rock into bag rock is the G-Man!
Red Hot Chili Peppers. Sound like you really. You got guitar.
Wear kilts, yeah.
Yeah, wearing kilts.
The drone.
We are the Red Hot Chili Peppers. could have just fast forwarded a minute. I think you're gonna like the song this song says.
Oh yeah,
I think so.
what's it called?
You'll hear it.
Okay.
All right, we're gonna leave you with that. If you want to see more, if you want to see any of that, go to Red Hot. You go to Red Hot Chili Peppers. You know, go to happyhouryoutube.com. Do it. Do it. That the audio is gone. I don't know that we're not talking over the fucking audio because
Oh yeah. Well, because
was that OBS?
I don't know. Honestly, I don't know. I was watched like 20 videos as to try to solve our freaking audio problems, and none of them covered that.
Yeah. So we turn the audio down from the board, but still the audio comes through.
Right. Yeah, it was passing through for some reason. We don't know why. But anyway,
yeah.
So imagine you got this dog, right?
A dog.
And you
really,
it's a really nice dog. It's a German Shepherd, and you been taking him to the vet. And next thing you know is you got $10,000 you owe to this vet. What do you suppose the vet's going to want?
I think Carrie liked that video. She said, "Hell yeah!" Or the song. I don't know. She couldn't see the video.
So in Portland, Maine, a woman is pleading to get her puppy back after she was forced to surrender him due to a medical bill. Rachel Mullen said her puppy Jax needed emergency surgery to save his life, but the bill came to $10,000.
How far would you go for I mean, I know you, cheap ass. You'd probably spend 59 cents for a bullet. But
if you know, I would spend.
But what kind of illness takes $10,000?
I mean, I got a stupid cat that bites me. I would probably spend a couple $100 if I knew that I could, you know, that cat was going to be with me for a long time.
To get his teeth removed?
No, I mean, if he got sick or something, if he needed medical
you
care,
continue to let him bite you.
Oh hell yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
You like it.
Hey, you know, at least I know he's in the room.
You let him lick you with the sandpaper?
No, fuck that. Yeah,
okay.
The cat's got to go.
I was just wondering.
Yeah, no.
Okay.
No, that's a dog thing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, they don't have sandpaper.
Cats don't like liver so much.
They what?
They don't like liver so much.
Liver?
Yeah.
You got liver? You let them lick your liver?
Somebody out there will know what I'm talking about.
Mm-hmm.
So a couple of weeks before the emergency procedure, Mullins said her 4-month-old German Shepherd got curious and ended up with a wooden skewer in his belly. So she left something laying on a
fucking shish kebab.
Yeah, shish kebab. He swallowed it.
And $10,000 to remove a fucking skewer.
Yeah, that sounds like a lot. Mullins said her vet recommended the Maine Veterinary Medical Center, a 24-hour emergency clinic, and Jax was admitted. The last thing I did was give him a hug and a kiss and told him to get better. The following day, Mullins said the veterinary clinic informed her that surgery cost more than $10,000.
Jesus Christ.
That just sounds like too much.
That sounds like a lot too much.
For animal surgery, you know, for a dog. I mean,
I don't know. I fucking, well, of course, I still have a butthole. But my butthole puckered when it cost damn near over $700 to get Merle's teeth removed. I think it was $700. It was a lot of fucking money to get like a lot of teeth removed.
Yeah.
But he's my dog.
Yeah, yeah.
He's my dog, the OG.
And you've had him for a long time.
Oh, I don't know, 12 years.
Yeah.
Weird.
So it says, according to the clinic's website, half payment is due up front with the rest due upon completion of its services. You can't come up with tens of thousands of dollars unless you have very big pockets.
Well, yeah.
6 hours.
And she came up with it?
No.
No.
After looking into financing options all day, Mullins said she only qualified for a small fraction of the cost. I was given the option to pay or surrender him. She said the clinic told her that
and after 3 weeks, we're going to put him down.
that
We
Jax
can't take care of him.
needed urgent surgery, so the workers didn't give her 30 minutes to come in person. So she surrendered ownership electronically. I signed the paper so they would help him. It was still close to $3,000.
$3,000 just to surrender him.
Yeah.
I'm guessing it was actually $3,000 for the surgery.
Yeah, it's a racket.
Yeah.
Mullen said she then started a GoFundMe account to get some financial help with the help of friends, family, and the dog's breeder. She said they got the money by that evening. I called and said, I have the money,
Lebowski.
I have the money, and I want to try to get my dog back. He's gone. He's not here, they said. The main resident said she currently doesn't know where Jax is or how he's doing.
Fuck that.
They probably just euthanized the dog, took the $3,000 and said, fuck her.
Well,
so it's a corporation. A spokesman from the clinic's corporate owner, Rare Breed Veterinary Partners, said when a person surrenders a pet, it's a legally binding contract. The spokesperson also said the clinic works with shelters and rescues. Patsy Murphy with the Animal Refuge League of Greater Portland.
Wrap it up, Sanchez.
Calls the case unusual.
Yeah, well, it's totally fucking usual.
Yeah.
Vet bills have gotten outrageous. I mean, because they know how much are you willing to pay for your best friend? Pretty much.
Yeah. Oh, no. I mean, but $10,000?
Well, who the fuck's got $10,000
I know,
just for a fucking dog? I'm not going to say just for a fucking dog.
No, but
honestly,
$10,000 for anything, dog. You know, I mean,
I don't know. If I had $10,000, I'd probably buy 5 new dogs. I don't know.
Buy a dependable car. Of course, it's probably cheaper to feed the dog.
Yeah. Well, I think this one went very fucking well, Sanchez.
Yeah.
We still have a plethora.
Yeah, we
of
got all
fucking
kinds
stories for next week.
I'm going to start a couple folders for.
You better do that.
We didn't get.
You know what? What was that you're going to ask Greg?
I forget now.
Yeah. So
you
start your fucking folders now. And we don't have the cool outro music right now. I can't figure out. I mean, we're just starting. We popped this camera's fucking cherry tonight, so hopefully everything worked out great. And hopefully we can get you some videos of El Gato Del Rio and the Rocket 38s, any other band that wants to let us use their music, and we'll promote the shit out of you to all 5s and 5s of our viewers. But as of now, I will have some audio Tuesday with some music at the end. So as of now, have a good night, everybody.
Peace out.
Thank you. Thank you for coming back and joining in after last week's shitstorm. I don't know what to say, but thank you. Have a good one.
Bye.